She specifically said Zithromax. That is a drug specifically made, brand name of azithromycin, made by Pfizer. I'm guessing Pfizer is behind here. That's what I'm guessing. Pfizer is behind the what are these people called? The America's frontline doctors. I want to know who funds them. Who has put this together?
This virus has a cure. It is called hydroxychloroquine, zinc, and Zithromax. I know people want to talk about mask. Hello? You don't need mask. There is a cure. I know they don't want to open schools. No, you don't need people to be locked down. There is prevention and there is a cure.
Right, but you have to show that it works first.
They threaten me.
It's too much of an emotional appeal. It makes me immediately distrustful.
I say, you know what? I don't care. I'm not going to let Americans die.
All right. Look, fam, she said a lot of stuff there, okay? I need you to understand. She said a lot of things. But the main thing that she was saying was that there is a cure. I'm curious to find out, exactly how this actually works, because if it is real, then the people in charge, you feel what I'm saying, all of the tests need to be run, you feel what I mean, everything, like all of the doctors need to be aware. This has to be mass produced and shipped out and given to everybody. She also said that it works as a prophylactic, which is very important. You feel what I'm saying? Because if people can use it to prevent getting sick, then we don't have to wait for a vaccine. People are very uncomfortable with vaccines, you know what I'm saying, especially for new stuff, new vaccines. They usually takes a generation or two. People want to get out here and back to work. The economy needs us to get back out there, but it doesn't need us to get back out there if we're just going out there for a whole bunch of us to die. I didn't do the super research into the hydroxychloroquine, but she did state that it needs to be taken with zinc and azithromycin, which Zithromax is the medicine, the name. I don't know if it's a generic medicine name or whatever, but it's azithromycin, which is an antibiotic, a very strong one. I tried looking these folks up. I found out that they were the America's Frontline Doctors, some kind of coalition that has just come about, and they just use a lot of language. First of all, this is their mission statement, right? This is their front page. You feel what I'm saying? This is the home page. I'll hit it again just so you can see. I'm getting right to it. American life has fallen casualty. I just don't like when people talk like this. You know what I'm saying? Like this kind of talking, it's clear to me that they're trying to make an emotional appeal. You feel what I'm saying? And I don't like those. They're successful. They work, but it immediately makes me suspicious. You feel what I'm saying? And that's who I am. I'm suspicious. So American life has fallen casualty to a mass disinformation campaign. We can speculate on how this has happened and why it has continued, but the purpose of the inaugural White Coat Summit is to empower Americans to stop living in fear. All of that feels very focus grouped. You feel what I'm saying? It feels concocted. And it makes me suspicious. It's like they're trying to convince me of something, as opposed to inform me of something. You feel what I mean? There's a difference. There's a distinct difference. But that's pretty much, if Americans continue to let so-called experts and media personalities make their decisions, the great American experiment of a constitutional republic with representative democracy will cease. It feels America's frontline doctors restoring peace and protecting from harm. It feels very propagandist. You know what I mean? But and I'm skeptical of it, and I'm always going to be like that. There's no way that I'm going to be able to avoid that. Summit agenda, leadership, speakers, references, testimonials for the summit that, okay. Submit testimonials. Cool. Where are the patients? Show me the patients. Show me the treatments. You feel what I'm saying? Leadership. Who is the leadership? I don't know these people. Who is the lady that was just speaking? She's not here. She got out there and she was talking, but she's not on this list. What are these links, I wonder? These are links to Twitter accounts? Strict constitutionalist. Well, that is a very, very red flag. All right. The Constitution is not bad. Supporting and being in support of the Constitution is not bad. Being what they call a strict constitutionalist, they believe their rights come from God. And then he says, we are all in this together, but not at the point of government gun. Look, man, I don't know that I have to really point out why this is a problem. For me. Yeah, man. A doctor slammed the United States for allowing Americans to die of COVID-19 unnecessarily. This virus has a cure. It's called hydroxychloroquine, zinc, and azithromycin. You could say azithromycin. It just seems weird that she would specifically say Zithromax. Actually, I'm curious who made Zithromax. Azithromycin is the generic name for the brand Zithromax sold in the U.S. by Pfizer, right? And I assume Pfizer is one of the biggest pharmaceutical companies. Let me see. Let's just see. Pfizer and BioNTech began late-stage human trial for coronavirus vaccine. Pfizer makes Zithromax, one of the world's premier biopharmaceutical companies. Reports earnings Tuesday. I just hate it. I just hate that medicine is so inextricably tied with capitalism. I just hate it so much. This guy makes me uncomfortable, man. He makes me uncomfortable. Whatever. I'm not signed in to Twitter on here. I can get signed in, but I don't really care. I just wanted to see something that he actually posted. She puts the Hippocratic oath first. Thank you, Doctor. If there she is, Stella Emmanuel. There she is. This is who I was looking for. Physician, author, speaker, entrepreneur, deliverance minister. Look, she could be telling the truth. July 17th? July 17th, she treated over 250 COVID patients. July 27th, she's telling people she treated 350 COVID patients.
I have personally treated over 350 patients with COVID.
She treated 100 patients in 10 days? Is that a normal thing that happens?